This is the Irontrader, and this is midday trading. Today we're going to take a look here at natural gas. We're going to go over a few different charts, and we're also going to look at a seasonality chart just to get up to date here real quick. And then we're also going to take a peek here at crude oil and see what's going on here at midday. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell a stock, commodity, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have natural gas, your daily and your weekly chart. Now, let me just bigger up a little bit, see what we have. This was the contract roll, and this here was your latest contract roll right here. Now, I've been pointing out this 8 SMA here. The price was underneath, and now it looks like she's coming right on up here, and that 8-day is curling up very, very nice. So we have two really, really key levels of support. So is this 21-day sitting at 1.832, and below it we have 1.71, and in the center we want to watch today's low here at 1.78. Very, very key here that this 8-day hold. Now again, if this 8-day can curl right on up here above that 21-day, then we can head much higher. So now you can see how these charts are starting to build up. See, even like on a weekly chart here, now it's actually starting to look like something. All right, so again, let's just look at the upside. Well, we want to look at, obviously, at today's high. You're looking at 1.88. And if we can get above that, then we come right up to the next candle. You have 1.99. We have 2.04, 210, 212. But this is going to be the key candle right here. This is your price channel at 2.168. Now, your price channel came all the way down, but now looking to see how it's sideways action. So now we have a nice trading range going on here. Very, very nice. Just going to be a matter of time. So again, if we can get above that 2.168. There's resistance on the left-hand side here, which is basically you want to look at 2.232, 2.27, 2.29, and basically 2.31. But realistically here, your big target is going to be that 50-day at 2.32. And then obviously if you can get above that, this is the gap fill right here at 2.42. And then we have a nice retest of your 200-day. I always like to show you where it could possibly go, but right now the key level here is you need to hold this 21-day 1.832, and we need to hold this 8 SMA here at 1.71 here on a closing basis. Now, again, if that's lost here, we can follow these candles all the way on down here. You're looking at 1.66 here. We have, look at the top of there, 1.63. We have 1.59, you have 1.58, and then your big retest down here is 1.52. But that's only if that 21-day and that key 8 SMA is lost on a closing basis, then we can look lower. But right now, this is looking very, very bullish here. Even if this price comes down and tags that 8 SMA here, still very, very bullish. RSI here looking good. Your MACD here looking very, very good. Now, see how your weekly chart here is setting up. So this is going to be as the price can rise on up here, then we have some really nice targets. Okay, so you have your 2.19 here. We have your 50 SMA. You're sitting at 2.56. We have a 21-day, 2.63. So we have a lot of really, really nice targets here if this can keep running on. So you want to watch that daily chart here because this is very, very critical. But now I do like what the price channel is coming across here. Very, very nice. Now we have a good shot at going on the up. Now, I didn't scalp any KOLD today. I did the UNG today, so I scalped it twice, and so far I got, what did I get there? I got 60 cents so far out of UNG. You can also scalp the BOIL, B-O-I-L, so realistically, if you can hold these two key levels here, then I'm starting to take even like bigger positions here in those ETFs here to go higher. Now, the KOLD, unless something would sell right off here, I'm going to be right out of that trade for right now. I'm just looking, basically trying to scalp it here on the old long side. All right, let's take a look here in an hourly and a 4-hour. Okay, here we have a nice hourly chart here. So you can see where you put a low in, basically 1.58, and then we retested that low here at 1.59. So you have a nice higher low, and this gap here is filled. Now, we do have another gap. You look at the top of that candle, 1.64. We looked at the bottom of this candle here, 1.71. So there is another gap. But what I like about this is, see, you have a low, higher low, higher low, higher low, and now we have a higher low again here. So this is looking very, very good. This is what I pointed out this morning, that with that 1.83, was that going to be a double top situation and come on down? or was she going to break through? So right now she broke through to 1.88. So looking very, very good here on your 4-hour chart. Now, again, if it does sell off here, you can watch that key 8 SMA here, and you can watch your 21 SMA here. We have your 50 below here. So there's a lot of good support here, but this looks like this trend has now reversed. We had all the stair step going down, and then we came down, retested. We put a nice higher low than at 1.52, 1.58 here, 1.59, and now she's going up nicely. So look at your 8 SMA. See how that price is following your 8 SMA? So now you're above your 8, your 100, your 21-day here, and your 50-day looking very, very nice here. So right there so far today is you want to look at that 1.884, very, very key. And then what we do is we just take this right over to the levels here. Okay, right there. The next level is going to be 1.86, and then we have 1.88, and then we come right up here to this candle here. There you have your 1.99, and then we have your 204. So we can just stair step this like you did on a downside. Now these are all become nice resistant levels here on the old upside. All right, let's take a look here now at a seasonality chart. All right, here we have a seasonality chart. Now, if you want to punch these up here, just go to equityclock.com, and you can punch up anything that you want for seasonality. Okay, so basically, here's where we had that big long sell-off here. So now we're coming here to the end of February. We have that nice rise. See where you have the nice rise up here, okay, into the end of February. And then we'll have a little bit pullback on sideways action going into March if this all plays out. But this is like over a 20-year period. See the time frame right on the bottom here. This is over like a 20-year period. So again, it gives you something, but again, it doesn't always play out like that. But this is just a really good reference here. So as that goes sideways here, then you can see in March where she just wants to rip right on up higher here all the way into the June timeframe. You come down a little bit here in July, and then we come right into here to the September. This is all your hurricane season, and then we'll come right into the end of November. Now everybody thinks, oh, well, see, the future is already looking at, the heating system season is over. So then she already starts selling off here. So when you look at this, just take these trades here for what they're worth. So it's February, we can run right into the end of it. If it pulls back here, this is a really good buying opportunity where you can take a nice long, okay, into June. If it comes down here, you can either short this or just say, okay, stay out of the trade, and then rebuy this in July here. And then we can have a nice run up here all the way into hurricane season here and all the way basically till end of November, which is really good. And then you always want to sell that because, the season is done. And then look how it comes here all the way on down into February, which is pretty much what you have. So again, if you want to take a look at the seasonality, you can do anything like this, crude oil, natural gas, whatever. Matter of fact, you could go to on my playlist, I have all the seasonality charts posted for crude oil, natural gas, all the indexes. You can just check it out right there, real easy and very, very quick. Okay, let's take a look here at crude oil real quick. Okay, here we had crude oil. Now, you notice here, I've always been pointing out this box, okay? See, so really realistically on the bottom there, we had that 75.52, and then we had the top of this candle at 79.29, okay? So this here, basically, we had a box here for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 13 days of sideways action. So when something like that breaks out, she breaks out really big time. Your pattern is still very much intact here. Look at, you have a low, higher low, higher low, higher low, running right up. You come all the way down to the 50-day and it'll still be very, very bullish. And we have that nice rounded bottom. And then see, there's your midline right there, right across here. See the double top there? You had 79.77, 79.60, and then we had 79.29. That is a really, really nice pattern going on right here. Now, we look at what happened actually today. So this is where I already scalped the UCO. I scalped this twice already, and I dumped it out on the UCO. Basically, I didn't get the high. The high was 32. I got 30.20 out of it there. So I basically got 70 cents on the UCO, which was actually a good trade. And then I just scalped it here again, and I got another 50 cents here. So I'm up $1.20 on that, but I'm trading 5,000 shares. This is where you always have to be very, very careful in here. You're better off. That's why I sold it, because you're better off say, okay, hey, I'll take the trade, and I just wait for it to come down. Now we have an indecision candle, because what you just don't want to do is, see, we now might have a double top situation. The key is you have to close above that 79.29, not just pop this up here. Okay, I point this out all the time. Not just pop right up here and pop right down, because tomorrow with this indecision candle, this could come right down here to the bottom of this box here again, very, very easily. So this, always say, okay, I got the money here. I can take the trade. I can always buy it back. That's like I did earlier, okay? Crude oil, after we got the EIA report, crude oil sold off, and I was just looking for an opportunity. And I said, boom, I can get another 50 cents out of this on the UCO very, very easily here if I just have the patience, okay? So that's what you always want to look for here, okay? So this might be a double top in play. So then when you have that double top here, then you can come all the way back down here to not only just these SMAs here, but we can come right back down here to this bottom of the box, which is basically 75.52. So we have to wait and see. Now, a firm close above 79.29. I mean, firmly close that this is going to have to, all this energy building, you're going to have something really big time and close right up here, like in this area here towards the 81 mark. If you do that, then you can go super long and we can just follow the levels all on up here. But just watch this very, very today. It's still a scalper's market here until you close above that 79.29 here. On your weekly chart here, well, there's not much to say. We got a couple more days. You got 2.5 days here left. But this is, you can see where you went up higher, but it just, if you close below this, that's not going to be a good situation. So you just want to watch all these downside side targets, like your 50 SMA at 77.56, and then we have your 21-day 76.86, and then your 75.86. We'll see how that all shakes there on a Friday situation. But this gives you a little bit bigger picture here where you can see where eventually this is going to break out. Your 8 days moving up, your 200 days moving up here. Now your 50-day wants to move up here. The key is going to be the top of that candle at 79.29, a clean close over. Once you get that, then she rips higher. But this could be a possible double top situation. So always keep that in mind. Okay, that's what I got for you on midday trading. Now, I'll be back later today. We'll review crude oil and natural gas in a little more detail. It'll probably be a little bit later today, probably around the 5 o'clock area. All right, thanks for watching.